welcome to another episode of Over a Beer, sponsored by Miller Brewing Company. I am your host, culture editor Matt Miller at OnMilwaukee, and I am joined by Gracie Pugliese. She is the director of arena marketing at Fiserv Forum. So let's start right away. Director of arena marketing.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So there are a few different hats that the arena marketing department kind of covers. We handle all the day-to-day marketing activities between the promoters that bring a show to the arena and the local media partners here. So like radio, digital, print, TV, whatever. So we kind of facilitate all those ad buys and promotions and trade opportunities and things like that.
Cool.
But then we also handle getting all of our events up on our website, helping schedule our e-bus with our digital team, figuring out who we need to promote what shows to and how. It's a lot of different things going on.
So you're a lot of the gears behind the scenes of Fiserv. What's it like working behind the scenes of obviously the shiniest, newest building in Milwaukee?
So it's so much fun. I came from a few older buildings before this one, so being at a brand new arena is like amazing. Like everything's brand new, everything is shiny, like you said. Like it's really fun and great, and it's just a great experience to be at a brand new building because there's so many things that like we're learning and we have to grow from and try to figure out. So it's cool. Yeah.
Now you're an expert behind the scenes. Is there like a hack or something like that you would recommend for people going to Fiserv Forum? Like the place they need to enter in is the best, or the place with the best food, or your favorite little exhibit or something like that?
Yeah, so my favorite spot in the arena is our Panorama Club, which is on the very top floor of the arena. And if you're standing outside the atrium, you can see a little balcony up to the right side. And that actually, when you're in the Panorama Club, you can go outside and see like an amazing view of the city.
Not for people afraid of heights, I assume.
Not for people afraid of heights, no. And when you're heading up there, not for people afraid of heights either. We have a lot of like escalators and things going. But yeah, it's such a cool space. It overlooks the arena. You can watch a game there. We have it open before shows. There's a full bar up there. It's kind of like loungy and just like a chill vibe, which is a unique space for an arena.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now you are not originally from Milwaukee. You are from Cleveland.
I
correct?
am.
So does this mean that are you a Cavaliers fan?
I was. I was. I'll go with that.
So how does it feel seeing LeBron James in a Lakers jersey now?
Well, it's hard. So I'm actually from Akron, where he's from.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go Zips.
So go Zips. So it's funny, like people got so mad at him when he left Cleveland the first time, and then he came back and it was so exciting. And then when he left again, it was kind of like, okay, just like do what you need to do.
He got you a championship.
Yeah. We won a championship. It was so exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool.
Did you burn a jersey the first time?
I didn't.
Okay,
I did not. No.
That's good. That means you're a good fan.
Yeah, and it's funny because Cleveland people acted different than Akron people. I feel like people from Akron were like, "We support you. Like it's fine. Do what you need to do." And people in Cleveland were not that way.
That's
so it is. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And then you went to Phoenix after this, correct?
So I went to Phoenix. Yep.
What was that kind of? What's it been like going from the Midwest to obviously a very different climate and a very different city and atmosphere in Phoenix, and then now coming back?
Yeah, it was really, really different. It was a hard adjustment for me at first. Didn't know anybody, like literally just picked up and moved. I was at an NHL arena there. I knew nothing about the Coyotes, yeah. So I knew nothing about hockey, and I still kind of don't. It was a great experience. I had amazing shows at that arena. Like I said, it was an older one, so different challenges with that building, but it was great. It was the perfect experience to get me here. So
that's awesome.
yeah,
we gotta teach you hockey. We might have to do a follow-up episode of this where it's over an ice rink.
Yeah, that would be great.
Drinking and hockey go well together.
I mean, we will have ice in the arena. Exclusive. No, we just announced our Cirque du Soleil show, which will be on ice. So it was on ice last year and will be again this year. And then after that, we'll have another ice show.
That's outstanding.
Yeah.
Look at that. Our first Over a Beer exclusive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
So did you always know you wanted to get into marketing, or was this always the career path, or what got you here?
Yeah, so I went to Ohio University in Southern Ohio. Go Bobcats, thank you. Wow, you know like every team.
I did my research.
Okay.
On college football
got it. So I went to school for organizational communications, and I really wanted to get into like sports event planning, which I didn't even know what that was at the time. I just kept saying I wanted to get into sports event planning. So I ended up doing a bunch of internships to help me with that. So I worked at ESPN Cleveland, I worked for the Greater Cleveland Sports Commission, Sports Time Ohio, so a few different things. And then when I graduated, I was really focused on finding a job in sports. And marketing assistant role at the Wolstein Center, which is at Cleveland State University, popped up. Go Vikings!
I'm out of control.
Oh my god! And it was on the entertainment side, which I had really never even thought of before. Like, literally never crossed my mind that somebody is like behind concerts. Like, just never had thought about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, it's similar enough that I could handle it. So I started there, and I've been doing it ever since, and I absolutely love it. Like, I feel like I'm so lucky that I found my dream job right out of college.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's not everyone gets to pull that off.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
Yeah.
So you're working behind the scenes, do you get to meet the celebrities performing, meet any of the acts, or even just walk by them? How much interaction is there?
Yeah, so it really depends on the show. So some artists are really like chill backstage and they just hang out wherever, like they'll be in catering or, you know, wherever. And some artists are super specific on their wants and needs and like regimen and everything.
Am I allowed to ask if Ariana Grande was one of those specific people?
She was great.
Okay.
I'll
ask off camera. We'll get the deets off camera.
She wasn't bad. There have been worse. Like,
okay.
There have been. Yeah, so it depends on the show, but we do my department handles getting the artist gifts. Okay. So we always like to present the artist with a gift from the arena, from Fiserv Forum.
Yeah.
So we've done a variety of things. Like we got Jeff Dunham, the comedian. He had 3-year-old twin boys at the time, and so we got him these little like Harley bikes that they could ride, like tricycle bikes. They were really
awesome.
Cool. But we just kind of like look at the artist and see like what they're into, what we think would be a cool gift for them, what we think they would like.
Yeah.
So one that we had recently, which I wasn't expecting to see her backstage, but she came in and saw it. We got Carrie Underwood a cheese sculpture of her head. Yes.
It's impressive carving work, I have to say.
I mean, it really is. It's crazy.
If you haven't seen it, pause this video, go to OnMilwaukee, find the article, then come back and repause this video.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. And so I wanted to think of something that we could incorporate, like something local to Milwaukee with like an artist's gift, like something cool that they would remember, and just like it's silly obviously, but like it's definitely memorable. So we wheeled her cheese head into her manager's office, and she just happened to be walking by when we were in there, and she stopped and was like, oh my God, and she only saw the back of the head. And so when we were like, she was like, oh my God, that's amazing, whatever, and she walked out, and everyone was like, no, you didn't even see the front. And so she like came around and was like, oh my God, took a picture right away, posted it on Instagram right away, tagged Fiserv Forum, which was amazing.
That's awesome.
So it was really cool. Yeah.
It's so cool. And so what's the most exciting show that you've done so far at Fiserv Forum? Your personal favorite show?
It's hard to say a specific show, but there is a week.
Oh, okay.
So my very first week was in last October, and it was the week of the Bucks home opener. And we had a sold out Foo Fighters show, a sold out Metallica show, a sold out Eagles show, I want to say, the Bucks home opener,
great, yeah.
And then a sold out 21 Pilots show.
So it was a good week.
It was a good week, and my first week, so I really got thrown into it right away. But that is what like makes our industry go, like the vibe on those show days. And even though it was like back to back to back to back, and no one had any sleep or anything, it's just like an amazing feeling to like be done with that week and be like, all right, we got through it, and we had all these sold out shows and games, and it was dope. Like it was amazing. Yeah.
Do you have a dream show that you would love to, that like if they came up to you and they're like, Gracie, who should we book? No holds barred.
I do, and people are gonna judge me for this, but I love Britney Spears. And
That
like
would be
I don't
a good
care.
show.
I don't care that she's not singing, and I don't care I just love her, and I've loved her since I was little. But the one that is happening is Backstreet Boys, which is next week. It's on Wednesday, and I'm so excited.
Do you get to watch the show?
So I handle the social media also. So like I'll go up to the stage and get some social media footage like during the show.
Casual.
So casually, I'm just like, hey, wave at me, AJ. Yeah, so it's cool. So I do get to see most of the shows just because of that role.
I
But
got into the wrong field.
Yeah.
I got into the wrong field, viewers. We always ask this final question.
Yeah.
What has been your high life moment, or the moment you're the ultimate moment of your career, or even in your personal life?
Yeah.
What has been your high life moment?
So I think for me, being in the sports and entertainment world, being a female in this industry is really tough. And it's really important for me to be that female voice in this industry. So this seems so mundane and like silly, I'm sure, but like when I at one point was sitting in a room with all men over the age of 40, like I sat there and was like, wow, like I'm like doing something and I have a voice in this and like people are listening, and that was hugely important to me, especially starting to mentor younger people coming into this industry. Like it was so big to me that like seems so little, but that was really amazing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
And thank you so much for joining us on Over a Beer. A cheers
Yeah,
to you.
thank you.
And all you've already
Cheers.
accomplished and all you will accomplish.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for watching this new episode of Over a Beer, sponsored by Mueller Brewing Company. And cheers to you all, and see you next time.